By profession, I am a Hindi language tutor. I teach spoken as well as written Hindi to all age groups.
Hello, ma'am. First of all, welcome back to my channel, and it's me, Vikas.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
how are you doing today, ma'am?
Great.
Great to hear that. I'm really very honored to have you here. Okay,
Cool.
so ma'am, as we are meeting very first time, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay. Okay. I'll do it first. Okay. My name is Sheila. I am based in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. By profession, I am a Hindi language tutor. I teach spoken as well as written Hindi to all age groups. I have done my PG in sociology. Earlier, I was working as a lecturer, and then I was working in the field of market research. But now, for the past, say, from 2010, I am totally into Hindi, tutoring Hindi. This is about me.
Okay, that's great to hear that, ma'am. So you're teaching Hindi.
Yes.
So the people are interested in Hindi. As far as I know, nowadays people are interested in English. So people,
No, here people are interested in Hindi.
okay, in Kerala.
Yeah, yeah, Tamil Nadu.
Okay, sorry, in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's great to hear that. All right, let me introduce myself so that also you can
yeah,
get to know.
yeah.
Coming to my introduction, ma'am, my name is Vikas, and I born and brought up in Uttar Pradesh, Prayagraj, district Kunda.
Okay,
And at present, I'm staying in Delhi with my whole family. And I have
okay,
recently completed my bachelor degree, and for the time being, I'm doing MA in English literature. Along with this, I'm
okay.
also running my own YouTube channel. There I upload some conversational videos
Yeah.
based on English so that I can improve my
Mm,
spoken English and communication skills too. This is all about
mm.
me.
Yeah, I happened to watch a few of your videos.
Mhm.
That's how I got to know about you. Mm.
Mm, it means I'm getting famous little by little. Okay.
Good, no? Good. Who
Mhm.
doesn't want to be famous, isn't it?
Of course, but I have also a reason behind starting my YouTube channel. It's very hard
Mm.
to find the people for doing practice and enhancing the language
Yeah,
fluency. So I think
true.
this is the one of the better way which I have decided
Mm.
to improve my language fluency. And along with this, also I hope so I'll able to establish my YouTube channel. I mean, who does not
Correct.
want to earn money?
Correct,
So
correct. True, true, true.
yes.
That's the practical aspect of it. How come
Mhm.
you chose MA, that is PG in English?
Yes, there's a reason only the learning English language. Couple of years ago, I was not able to speak fluent English. Still, I'm
Okay.
not. So it was my dream. To be very honest, English was my dream. And as
Mm.
I live in Delhi, so there are many more people in metro, and when I go outside, like Radford, India
Yeah.
Gate. So people they talk
Mm.
in English, and it sounds really very amazing. So I was the person who used to believe I wish I could learn this language. So it was
Mm.
my dream, and somehow I just made it through. I'm still
Good,
working on
good,
it.
good.
So
You're
that is
doing it full
how
time or how is it?
talking
Your
about degree.
PG. Yeah, yeah, PG.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, no, it is a distance learning, course funded.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay.
Hmm.
Oh, oh. Then you have contact classes.
Yes, yes. Yet I haven't
Okay.
started. There is a reason
Oh.
because only a couple of months ago, I enrolled myself in this course in this degree. So
Mm.
I hope so soon my class is going to start. Yet I haven't got my books. Hmm.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
Mhm.
And your graduation? What was your, you did your graduation in?
Yes, I did my graduation. That is known as arts faculty, in which
Okay.
uh, in which I had a three subject: Hindi, English, and education. And in the last year, I had to decide
Mm.
two subjects: Hindi and English,
Okay.
which were decided by me. And
Okay.
as soon as I just completed my bachelor's, I thought of pursuing this so that I can improve my language fluency and nothing.
Okay. So
Yes,
you
yes.
had English in graduation also.
Yes, I had an English in graduation, but as we know, brutal truth about the India, we don't have the environment. Even our teachers also
Ah,
very hardly they speak this language. They don't prefer to
mm,
speak in this language.
correct.
Mhm.
And the written English is different from spoken English.
Spoken English, yes.
Yeah, not necessary that no, like even if you have done your graduation or PG in English, still it is not necessary that you can speak well, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, there is
Mm.
no surety. Let's suppose
Because I
if
feel
you,
this happens from the school level. Language is
yeah,
learned from the school level, isn't it? Mm.
it is.
Yeah.
Actually, the people, what happened, ma'am? The people who are just learning, let's suppose we have been learning this language since our school time when we were in first
Mm.
and second and fifth standard. Since then till
Mm.
now, we know the English, right? However, we are not
Mm.
fluent in
Mm.
this. So just we knew that when we learn through the schools and society only reading
Mm.
and
Mm.
only written English. But yet I don't think so. We have to develop the fluency in this language,
That's
and it
because
is going to
English is
take.
not our natural language, no? So we don't speak it
Yes,
much. That is the reason why. Yeah. Like how you speak your mother tongue, or maybe I speak my mother. But here we have more, exposure to English than maybe in the north. I don't know.
yes, not in North people. They are good at English. They speak,
Mm.
but only those people who has a luxurious life, those who has a lot of money. So there is no
Or maybe those
compulsory
who
of
have,
English.
English medium, who are English
English
medium.
medium, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and as if I talk about the southern part of people who belongs to south part of India, so they
Mm.
are very much into it because in there are many more languages like Canada, Kerala,
Mm.
and Malayalam. So people
Mm.
have to communicate to each other, say their
Yeah.
thoughts, right? And in north part of India, we generally speak only one language, that is Hindi, right?
Mm.
So these
Correct.
people they don't give that much important as
Correct.
compared to south part of
Yeah.
India. This is
It
the
is
one of the
not treated
also.
as a language. It is treated as a subject.
Yes,
So
yes,
you learn it
here.
as a subject. Even in school, if you have it in school, you learn it as a subject just to score marks, not to gain knowledge.
Yeah, yeah. We used to do mug up. In Hindi, we say
That's
like
what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in Hindi,
Correct.
we say like ratta marna, like
Yes,
so.
yes, 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 yes,
So we
yes.
used to do the
True,
same
true,
thing.
true, true,
Uh,
true.
Anyways, ma'am, one question came into my mind, and I would like to
Yeah,
ask if you allow me.
yeah.
What made you to learn English now? So, because as you said with me, you're a Hindi teacher
Uh,
and you teach spoken English, sorry, spoken Hindi or also written
yeah.
Hindi. So, what is the objective behind learning English?
There is no, I'll tell you, uh, actually, I was looking out for my friend. Okay, she was interested in this. When I was doing the groundwork, I started liking this so much that I found this concept really nice, meeting people and talking to people. I thought maybe I can be of some help to people if somebody wants to practice or something, I can always, be a person whom they can practice with. So that was my motive behind this. And then I started liking this very much, meeting because I like meeting
Okay,
people, getting to know them, all that.
okay,
No,
okay.
that's what, yeah,
I got it. Yeah, so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
it
yeah.
behind somehow you develop the interest with talking with people
Yeah,
and
yeah, correct, correct. And even now, there are people who don't find people with whom they can practice in English.
practice.
Uh,
Yes. Yeah, so I'm doing
uh,
the same thing. That is the main
uh,
reason behind starting the YouTube channel
yes.
and working on it. And that is how I'm
Mm,
connecting with many more people. And
correct.
I hope so. I'm just going to improve with all people with whom I'm
Yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah,
nowadays.
yeah, yeah. If you are at it
Mm.
constantly, definitely it will
Mm,
improve, isn't it? Mm. You
it
have to do
is.
consciously, you have to do it. That's it. Till it becomes a habit. Once it becomes a habit, then you will do it. Till you make it a habit, you'll have to work hard.
Yes,
No,
yes. Yeah, and it's very hard to develop the habit, ma'am, get into in this habit.
that is why that's why the initial groundwork is very important. Once that
Yes,
no that groundwork is done, then you will start liking it. You will gain interest towards it, and then you will do it on your own. But that
on
initial
your own.
push, yeah, yeah, that is more
Initially,
important.
Yeah, this is a very much important thing. Initially, we have to push
Yeah,
ourselves because
correct.
we don't find that much interest. We don't find that much courage
Uh,
to do this, right? So we have to
yeah,
just put little bit hard efforts in order to
correct.
develop
And
the interest.
correct, you are right. You are right. And language, even like when you're at the starting stage, even if one day you lose touch, you will find the difference the next day.
Yes, it happens. In this language, basically, as we are learning second language, it's not our native language.
Correct.
So if you don't speak a week even, you will realize yourself after 1 week,
Correct.
as if I
Suddenly you
lost
will
the,
get stuck. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
True, true, true.
and we feel like as if we lost our fluency, we lost our
Ah,
touch with this
ah,
language, and
yeah,
we started getting fumbling and mumbling while
correct,
expressing our
correct,
thoughts on topics.
correct,
It
correct.
happens.
And
So
yeah, yeah. And
that's
you won't get words, you will want to speak, but you won't get the exact words. That flow will not
exact
be there.
word.
Mm.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah, that's what the
important.
people say. Consistency is matters a lot.
Yeah, it
That's
is true
why.
of any language. It is true of any
Hmm.
language. But your mother tongue, you won't find it hard because you speak it at home. There are people around you with whom you speak. So here it is just the ulta. Finding people who speak Hindi is rare.
Where I understood this, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, in South part of in South India, there are people
yeah,
they are into in their own language, and Hindi is not
yeah,
that much familiar. But now the people they are moving here in North part of India for studying
correct.
purpose, for I would say doing
Ah,
works.
that's what exactly. Yeah. So they need
Yeah.
to, apart from our place, every other the connecting language is Hindi, isn't it?
Yes.
If you know English, when there are four people and three of them are North Indians, then this fourth guy who's a South Indian, he will feel left out because they'll be talking something in their language, though they might not be telling anything about him, but he will have a doubt that, what if they're talking about me? I can't understand the language. I'm feeling left out. No, so
Yeah,
that
it happens. It
so
happens.
spoken is catching up. That is why Hindi here, spoken Hindi is catching up. So my business is doing good.
Yes. Yeah, no, you're doing great job. No matter what subject you teach, what kind of the classes that you provide,
Yeah.
but at least you're
Because
teaching and
language fluency was the only thing that helped me a long way in my career. Only because I could read, write, and speak Hindi, English, and of course, my native language. So that helped me a lot in my career because I got a lot of exposure. I got to meet a lot of people, and a lot of work came to me. Maybe I did more of work, but that gave me exposure. So it made my resume very seem very interesting.
yes, of course, when you have and being bilingual and monolingual can definitely help you to
Ah,
improve your spoken English,
yes, yes, yes,
right?
yes.
So,
Correct.
so it just boosts the career option, or also it's just
Yeah,
help you
yeah,
to connect with the
yeah.
people by many ways, because
Hmm.
there is no certainty, ma'am, whom we are going to talk, whom we are going to interact.
Correct.
And
Correct.
sometimes we spontaneously meet with the people whom we do not know, and they ask the
True,
way, they ask some
true,
place. In that case, in order to
true.
manage the situation, if you don't know the
Yeah,
language, you might just probably feel okay, okay, and you might use
true.
gesture in order to handle the situation, but you will not able to manage the situation effectively and effortlessly, right?
Correct, correct, correct. It
So,
is an added advantage, a bonus, no doubt, a bonus. Yeah,
hmm,
it has its own rewards. At least that's
yeah.
how, my experience is this, that, language
Hmm.
was my plus point. Yeah, it
In
gave me
fact,
a lot
I
of
think
exposure. Yeah.
indeed it gives,
Mm.
and what I think now it has to learn by everyone now, because it's not only the language which is the source of connecting with people. It has become the kind of the language which can only help you to build your career, even build your relationship. Many more things are here, because before it
Yeah.
was not a very much important, but now it's a paramount language in which if you
Yes.
know, then only you will able to get the quality of education. You will able to probably get the better treatment. Even if you encounter with the doctors, so experts I'm talking about, so they are
Yeah.
also going to communicate with you in English. If you want to really understand them well, share your health history. In that case, you
Yeah.
need to know the English. Then only you'll be able to understand and share
Yeah.
your
To-
history.
Today is the age of presentation. It all depends on how you present yourself. You may be having knowledge, you may be a topper of your college or whatever, but if you're not able to present yourself properly, all that takes a backseat.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what, ma'am. There is a saying I would like to just share with you. That is, no matter how much knowledge you're keeping, but if you do not know how to put into action, that is nothing sort of garbage.
Yeah,
So you need to know how to educate it. And to educate anything, you need to know the language because nowadays, if you want to educate something worldwidely, so that is only the one language,
that's why earlier
English.
I said that knowledge is power, but it is not knowledge alone that is power. It is applied knowledge that is power.
That
Because
is
knowledge
power.
without application will not have any
Hmm.
use, isn't it? You have knowledge
Hmm.
means you will have to share it or you'll have to apply it, or else पढ़े पढ़े आपके दिमाग में जंग ही लग जाएगा, nothing else.
जंग लग जाएगा.
So you have to share it. This is the only thing that multiplies with sharing, isn't it? Huh.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. One should do this. Even you might know, man, no matter how much you are knowledgeable, no matter how much intelligent you are, if you don't know how to just going to take some steps in order to put into action, so definitely you're not going to get any benefit. That is nothing sort of the useless item which you're keeping inside you, your ideas, your information, whatsoever you're keeping. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any sense even. So
Correct.
that is kind of the one useless item that you are keeping inside your
Yes.
body,
Yes. And
right?
in today's competitive world where there is so much of cutthroat competition, career wise, everything. So if you have to survive, then you will have to know this art. Otherwise, you will be left behind. That's
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, absolutely.
mm,
This is very true, very true, very true, no doubt. So what about just one more question, ma'am, I just
yeah.
got. I mean, what about the family? In the family, I mean, your
Oh.
family speak in English or Hindi?
No, we don't speak consciously. We don't speak in English. Our mother tongue is Tamil, so we speak in Tamil. But like it is called as Tanglish, like how you call it English, like how you had to hear it is Tanglish. So Tamil mixed with English.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So
quite
ours is a very small
interesting.
family. Me, my husband, and my son. My son is 26 years old.
Mhm.
We all three of us work from home. He is
Mhm.
placed in Amazon Web Services, and my husband is a mechanical engineer, and he has his own consultancy service. So all three of us basically work from home.
That's a great to hear that. And you guys are very fortunate working from home, not just,
Yeah,
wasting your time
yeah,
in traveling many and also having peaceful work.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's a great to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't step out of the house weekdays because my days are full. My days are full with my classes, so I don't get time much. I don't step out only on weekends. But that too, like I love reading, so I catch up with my reading. And apart from this, what happens is I have other like I sometimes take guest lectures, so I have to prepare for that. Sometimes somebody comes to me asking for help for their research work, so I help them out like that. So my hands are full.
So you have many more things to do
Yeah,
throughout the
yeah, yeah.
week, throughout the day, right?
Yes, yes,
See, you
yes.
usually don't get time.
Yeah, generally, yes. Generally, yes. This way I'm doing is because I like it very much. Now it's become my, like I started loving it.
Habit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, when you love something, definitely you find out the ways how I can just
yeah.
perform that
It's like
activity
that,
so that
when I was talking to other YouTubers, they asked me that what is your hobby? I said my work is my hobby because I love it so much that I don't need a different hobby to open my mind or like to put myself in things because whatever I'm doing, I'm enjoying it. So it is
of
work plus
course.
hobby. So I'm at a very happy place. So I don't need a separate hobby as such.
Separate hobby. Yeah, it
Mm.
also vary from person to person, their
Yeah,
understanding, ma'am.
yeah,
In
yeah.
fact, what happened? Let's suppose you have decided and you are keeping the mindset and considering your work as a your favorite hobby, right? And there are some people those they have the separate hobbies. For example, they're
Yeah, yeah,
working
yeah.
in teaching department, so they are just having the
Correct.
hobbies like playing chess, talking with the people, doing gym, and
Correct.
walking. So I don't believe this is something, but however, people they come up with many more
Yeah,
hobbies,
yeah,
and that doesn't
yeah, yeah,
relevant to the real world. Like
yeah, yeah. Each one thing differs.
yes, yes, absolutely right.
So that's why I always tell that as far as I am concerned, opinions, as many people's, as many opinions. So as far as I am
Hmm.
concerned, this is my work come hobby come because I enjoy it. It's not like a work for me now. It's like it's become a part of me now. So I don't find it. Some days it might be tiring because teaching is not an easy job. It is tiring. You will have to waste a lot of energy. By night, I am
Mhm.
like literally down. My energy levels come down to minus zero. See, even you are also down to after work.
Yes,
It
of course.
happens. Yeah,
No matter how much you enjoy your work, but at the end of the day, after working
yeah,
some hour, definitely you are going to just
yeah.
feel
It's
little
your
bit
body. Your
lethargic.
body needs rest.
Yes,
Yes,
we are not a robot. I mean, we are not robot. We need rest. Okay, that's why
true,
doctor
true.
even suggests us to take at least 7 to 8 hours
Correct,
rest. And even we
correct, correct,
people work like we have other works like eating, sleeping, and many more things are here. No,
correct.
so that we are supposed to do.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I think you look tired. I think you genuinely need rest. You need food first.
Yeah,
You
today
have
I'm
to take
quite
the rest.
unwell. No, 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 no. I'm quite unwell. I don't know what happened today with me. I'm quite under the
Oh,
weather. I'm getting
oh.
little calf pain. I think it's because
Ah,
of
I
winter.
think it
I'm
must
getting
be the
old little by
climate. Yeah,
little. I'm getting
yeah.
old little by little. That's why it's
Ah,
happening.
no, no, no. Not compared to me. Then what will you
It's the
do?
winter.
I am, I am 56 completed. Then
And it doesn't mean,
you're
ma'am.
only as old as your mind is. Remember that. Isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is. It
Yeah,
is. But I think nowadays generation are really
yeah, yeah.
very.
True, true,
This generation is
true.
really very weak as compared to old
Yeah,
generation.
yeah, yeah. True,
We are
true,
not
true.
able to cope up the even small obstacles, even very
Yeah,
small
yeah, yeah,
problems.
yeah.
We just consider it as a stressful and very
Hmm.
much tiring job.
Correct, correct, correct. The body
Mhm.
is like basically body is weak.
Yeah, body is weak. There are several reasons, ma'am. We are not into in any physical activities nowadays. The people are very
Oh,
much into it. Believe or not, we are into it. Cell phone, a laptop, and only going outside, hanging out, having momo, chowmein, and some junk food.
oh,
So this is the
then
harsh reality. Only the technology which has we are just making lame excuse. I understand this, but I
hmm,
think we are the people deliberately putting ourselves in the situation where we have to face some problems.
correct.
And you might have observed, ma'am, I don't know, perhaps in your side it's happened or not, but here as I live in city, so people
Hmm.
they are not into in the playing sports like before. I mean, in earlier century, 10 years ago, even
Physical
7 years ago,
activities. Yeah, yeah.
they used to go and play badminton,
Hmm.
volleyball, football, and that was amazing activities,
Correct,
which
correct.
was which were very amazing and used to keep us fit and fine. But now we
Yeah.
are not doing any activity which can remain us fit and fine. We are just, you know,
I think Corona has made us all lethargic.
not Corona. I think there is a Corona. I cannot just probably accuse the Corona. There is
Or
a one more
rather,
reason
maybe
that
poor Corona it is taking the blame.
not poor Corona, ma'am. I think we people
Very
are very much
conveniently,
into
we
it.
put the blame on Corona. Anything, everything.
Corona,
Oh,
yes.
only after this Corona.
Yes, anything happen. And
Yeah.
yeah, whatever happened, we are not able to go outside only because of this. We are not able, we lose our job because of this. I mean, it's been, I guess, 4 years, right? Now there is no corona. Still, people are into in the same corona, and they are taking advantage. Like
Yeah.
that is why I'm not getting
I
job,
don't know,
etc.,
but here,
etc.
I feel I don't know about the north right now because I don't have much exposure now that side. But here, people are quite conscious about their, physical as well as mental health both.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, so nowadays mental health is also a very, trending thing. It has become very important. Earlier,
Yes,
people didn't know
ma'am.
that there
It
was
is.
something called as mental health, but now it is catching up. So here, people are more aware of physical as well as mental health. So,
It is all about the environment where you are, where you belongs to, ma'am. In
mm,
fact, what happened in cities, people are very much aware about what is the importance of like mental health and physical health. However, they are not deliberately putting any effort, to remain their self fit and fine always. And
mm,
they are just using, scrolling their cell phone 8 hours. Even I have just noticed my neighbors, ma'am, sometimes they use more than 8 and 10 hours only using Facebook and Insta, and they do not
yeah, yeah, that
even
is
start
harmful.
their. This is definitely not today, but after
Correct,
some point of time, it is just going to put you in trouble. There is
correct.
no doubt. So I
You
think
will
we
have to
just,
realize that and, do the needful.
and no,
Each one has to realize that. Mm.
yes,
Not that we don't know, but we are so addicted to it, I think, no? Yeah,
the
it's a
painful
problem.
fact is that here, ma'am, we don't give value of anything whatever we get in free of cost. Let's suppose our health is just, we are not investing, we're just having casual food. So once we lose something, then only we realize the value of that thing, right? So once we
Mm,
just get any severe issue, like, any abdominal pain, like, health issue, then
mm,
people say, oh my God, I'm not healthy, I'm poor, I'm just going through health crisis. So they realize, I should do meditation now,
mm,
yoga,
mm,
do
mm.
exercise. So unless
Correct,
until they face any problem, they don't take any step towards their health.
correct, correct, correct.
Correct?
True, true. Yeah, yeah, right, right.
That's what
Mm,
happening nowadays.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I think you also need rest, isn't it?
No, I don't need rest, ma'am. I don't need rest. We can continue 1 hour, 2 hour. I don't have any issue because I'm the someone, I'm very passionate about this language. And if it, this is not all about whether I'm passionate or not, ma'am. It's a need. To be very
Yeah.
honest, it's a need. If you don't know the language, you know what are the problem that you're going to face in your career, in your
You
future.
teach online or people come to you?
No, I was teaching offline also, but nowadays I'm not teaching due to my health
Okay,
issues. But I
okay,
provide
oh,
online classes,
okay,
and I have a few students, and I teach them the spoken English and also
uh,
pronunciation because I'm very much into pronunciation. I believe whatever
yeah,
we
yeah,
speak, it should be
yeah.
clear, it should be understandable, so that
True.
receivers can receive it clearly. Because
Yeah.
language is not for only impressing, ma'am. Language is for expressing what you want to express. That is for language. Language is not for impressing someone like your
Mm,
friends, teachers, and the society. It is only for expressing. If you are eligible, if you have the ability to express the things clearly and very much understandable manner, that is enough, I believe.
true, true. You're right. You're right.
Mhm.
Mm.
What about your husband?
He is
Is he
a
know English?
mechanical engineer. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I.
Here, all of us are from English medium, no? So it comes naturally to us. So,
Okay.
uh,
So you,
so maybe that is very,
so I don't
yeah,
think so. I don't think so. You people get any problem when you talk in English. You guys can communicate very
yeah,
easily. Uh,
correct. That's true. That's true. But there is
because
nothing like, but there is nothing
mhm.
like, like I have learned everything, I know it all. There's nothing like that. Learning is a
Mm.
continuous process. It happens till you want to learn, till you have the, you are
Desire to
open.
learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I believe this is a lifelong process in my case, lifelong
Mm.
process because
Yeah.
being a teacher, and if you want to be a teacher,
Mm.
if you want to really upgrade your level in this, definitely you should have the learning oriented mindset, and which can only help you to improve your yourself, because this is not all about improving your language fluency. You're exploring many more things. You're meeting with the people, you're talking with them, you're learning the different biographies,
It
culture,
it
customs,
also
rituals,
it also enhances your personality.
personality. Yeah, this is a very, I would say, foremost
Ah,
thing. Overall, it
yeah,
helps you to develop your personality and know who you are, your strength,
yeah,
your
yeah.
weakness.
You become a positive person, no, a more happier person. Yeah,
No
true.
doubt, no
Yes,
doubt.
yes. Yeah,
What
yeah,
about one more question I have, ma'am? What
yeah.
about the friend circle? What about your friend circle? Do you have a friend circle?
I do have a friend circle. I have a huge friend circle, but friends in the sense who, I don't talk to them on a daily basis. It's not like that.
Mhm.
But I have a friend circle, but my close circle is very close. Inner circle is very close. Very few of them
Okay.
with whom I open up about myself or whatever I feel like, talking. Because you should always be very careful to choose your friends to whom you are very, you want to confide in somebody. That person should be such a person who doesn't go and spread it around.
Of course, you need to
Isn't
be
it?
careful. You need to be careful. You mean to say, right? So be wise when you choose your friends. Be wise when you are going to open up with your
Mostly,
friends.
I have friends in the sense, of course, of all age groups, because I mingle easily with all age groups. So I have friends in all
Okay.
age groups, yeah. And most of them, everybody, every day, all what through WhatsApp. Like mostly it is like, ma'am, help me out. Ma'am, I need this. I need to write 5 sentences about this. Please write and send. It's this kind of.
Are these your? I mean, all those your friends or uh, students?
They
I'm
are
not able to
students turned
understand.
into friends. Yes, students turned into friends.
Okay, students turn into friends.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. What about them? Are they good at English?
Uh, they are, I will not say very fluent, but they are good in English because I have laid down a ground rule for my class at least that if you are opening your mouth, you should speak in English. आई डोंट वांट ऑल मच्छी बाजार नहीं चाहिए मुझे यहाँ पे सिर्फ आप इंग्लिश में बात करोगे so what happens is many of them keep quiet. They don't talk unnecessarily.
Ma'am is being very strict, right? We should not speak in
Yeah,
Hindi
yeah,
and
yeah,
in their native
you
language.
have to be, otherwise they will take you for granted. That
Yes, otherwise they will not just give you
uh,
that respect, not just,
especially children,
probably.
yes, children, yeah, 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 nowadays children are not like what
And
they used to be earlier.
And
So
what I
you have to.
find it, ma'am, and what I found it, once you just, be very frank with someone like a student, they are not going to just give you that respect. They're not just going to just probably, take you that much serious, to learn something. That is how it works. So I don't think so. We should be open up very much front of the students and all.
Yeah, kind of, yes. I employ a half-half policy. I draw the line that where I will be friends with you, but there's a line.
There is a line.
There is a line. In the class, when there is, like when there is teaching happening, you have to be serious. Then I will not
Mm.
tolerate any kind of nonsense. So
Mm.
whoever comes to me, I lay the ground rules, only knowing fully well they can join. I'll tell them that if you come, I will, just watch you for say 3, 4 days or a week. And if I'm not satisfied with your behavior, then I will send you back. I tell the parents also very clearly that don't think that just by sending your child your responsibility is over. You will have to keep an open communication with me. You at least once in 15 days you will have to find out how your child is, what your child is doing, or how the child is progressing.
Of course, you cannot be
Ah,
completely dependent on me, but
yes,
you have
yes,
just giving me all priorities, to just make
yeah.
your child to just better in
And
that.
a teacher alone cannot work magic. Even the parents have to cooperate. It is we here, and at home they'll have to maintain that. Otherwise, it won't work out.
Yes, it happens. In fact, what
Yeah.
happened last month, I was teaching offline some students. So they used to come at home and sorry, students used to come and I used to teach them. but they never used to, I would say, complete their homework. And that was
Mm.
very frustrating. Even their families, I informed their families, I mean, this is something happening. They said, contact me, WhatsApp me every day. And it's not piece of cake. Every day you have to inform they're
Ah,
not working, they're not working. I mean, you are also supposed to check.
yeah,
And
very
we
childlike.
clearly
Yes, yes.
mentioned there, this work should be done, right?
Mm.
However, the parent, they are careless and they just probably impose on us everything. We are responsible for their growing,
Mm.
therefore progress. So it becomes sometimes hectic. It becomes sometimes hectic. And
Yeah, you have to be stricter. There is a, you can't be helped because I scold them when it is necessary, and I tell them that I scold them really well, and I tell them, why do I scold you like this? Because next time you should keep it in mind that, oh, last time for this reason I got the scoldings, I should not repeat it.
that's great. I mean, they might consider you, my teacher,
Yeah.
my educator is very callous, very
Ah,
strict.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they know that I don't like hitting children, and I don't like all that. I don't like. I don't even use a scale because I don't prefer that method at all. It is not a correct way. Also, I feel. So I make them
Mm.
understand that, see, it is your hard-earned, your parents' hard-earned money that they are spending on you, and they have sent you here with a purpose. And their belief is that you will be doing well here. So you are not, like, I don't lose anything, but in the bargain, your parents are the losers. So do you want your parents to be losers? Decide for yourself. That's what I tell them.
Mm. Of course, right. And we cannot be
Yeah,
responsible for each and every single thing.
yeah, yeah,
Even we are giving a, what teachers does. Teachers just provide for 1 and 2 hour class, and other. I mean, and apart from 2 hours, the students, they are going to spend their time 20 hours with yourself, right? So you are responsible. At least just check little bit. Just have concern about whether they are
yeah,
progressing, they're performing better or not. Ask some question. Do not just have blind
yeah.
faith, and do not just probably just impose like teacher, they are not helping my
Mm,
students or my children to grow better. So it cannot
mm.
work. The people say like tali khan se nahi basti, like, so
Yes,
it
true,
is
true,
not
true.
something.
Exactly,
It
exactly.
doesn't goes like
That's what
if you.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
And and as we know in India, like first teacher is our mother, our family, right?
Ah, exactly, exactly.
So,
Yeah, true.
and
That's true.
one
That's
should
true.
understand this, one should understand this.
Because I keep telling this to everybody that my mother was my teacher. She was my first teacher. Until she was there with me, I felt so proud because she was my Chanakya actually. I will call her my Chanakya. Mm.
Okay,
Because she
sounds
taught me
great.
such valuable life lessons, which I, like very lucky to have a mother teacher giving the life lessons, which are very important for life. It's such a
Hmm.
small thing, but if you are able to understand the wider meaning of it, it's so useful.
Of
I discussed
course.
this earlier also with somebody else also when I was having a conversation in YouTube that at home, this I'm talking about years back before my marriage. I have a younger sister. So my mother, my father, my sister, and myself, we used to play carom board on,
Mhm.
holidays. So my father and my sister will be partners. Me and my mother will be partner. My mother will tell me,
Mhm.
don't just for the sake of playing, don't just keep the striker and hit it. Aim, aim that whichever coin you want to pocket, aim that coin. See how it is placed. Then aim for that coin, and you should not only aim for the game that you are playing, also think of the move that the person after you will make. So it's like a chess game, basically, like what you do in chess. So it is like, no, it's a lesson, it's a life lesson. That it's only a game. No, I'm playing it for the मजा लेने के लिए खेल रहे हैं. It's not like that. पक्का proper focus strategy. मतलब इन छोटे छोटे चीजों से you get that habit of planning, organizing, and
Yes, I can
that takes you a
understand
long
this.
way. Yeah. Mm.
So everything has here. I mean, everything has to. I mean, we can just learn through everything, whether that thing is
That's
small or
right.
big. And
Ah,
as you just said with me, the aiming the target and also having
ah,
concern about your opponent. I mean, that person
correct.
is also going to play. So you should be very careful. You need to be
Ah,
careful.
yes. Yes.
Right? Which one should be aimed, right? So yes,
Mm-hmm.
I understood your point. This is something which we can relate, which we can relate with our real life, right?
Yeah, you won't
It
believe when I
works.
was even younger, I was actually, I am a South Indian, born in South India, but brought up in the North, Madhya Pradesh. My father was working in Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
So I did my schooling in Maharashtra, my college, my graduation and PG in Madhya Pradesh.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it is Chhattisgarh, I think. It is because after that partition.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I know Hindi. That's a reason for, like, people generally ask me, how come you know Hindi? Being a South Indian, how did you get to learn Hindi?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I learned Hindi. When I was very young, maybe third class, fourth class, when I was playing with a few of my friends, they, they
Mm-hmm.
teased me for my color. Okay.
Okay.
So I was very young. I got so upset. I came home
Mm-hmm.
running. I cried and came home. And I told my mother. My mother said, "Come here. Why have you come home running, crying? You couldn't answer them back." I said, "No, but what they said is true." So
Mm-hmm.
I came home running. So she called me and she said, "Okay, come. I'll tell you one story. This you're talking about this color. This color.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want this color? Is it your choice? Is it your doing?" I said, "No, God has given this." She said, "Something that is not in your control. How can you, even, feel sad for something that is not in your control? Why are you feeling sad for it? Tomorrow, go and tell them that, like, this is something that is not in my control. So why should I feel sad for it? Make yourself so strong that people, value you for your skills and not for your physical qualities." That has stuck in my mind. So that is my
Mm.
till date, that is my guru mantra. Make yourself, such a person that you are welcome everywhere. People call you, "Please come." Ha, oh, come, come. They should not say, "Oh, Baba, ye aa gayi kya?" Look at the expression. No? So
Yes.
she taught me at a very young age and it is stuck in my mind. So today, see, that has made me a person with no barriers and no insecurities. Now I don't feel at all because I know that I am empowered. I can, I have everything in my capability. I can take on the world. Then why should I be scared?
Yes. Um. I
This should
mean,
be taught, like wherever there is something happening like this, we should enlighten them. Not only this, there are so many different kinds of, things that happen.
yes. Yes.
Had my mother not
Definitely.
told me that, I would have become a person with, maybe I would have had a complex, isn't it?
Mm.
Today, I don't have a
Of
complex.
course.
If somebody tells me, I tell them it's not my problem, yeah, it's your problem. I am happy the way I am.
Yes. Of course. There are people and those
Ah,
are very much into it, like judging someone because of their
ah,
face,
I-
their color, their
that's what I
body
tell.
structure.
That's what I tell children, that we are nobody to judge others. Who has given us the power to judge others? Are we God? No, we don't have the power to judge others. On what basis can we judge others? It's very wrong.
Yeah, it happens. It's very hurting and painful thing, ma'am. As far as talking
So now
about
what
the.
we do is, as much as possible, like I encourage people, I encourage children, and they come to me, and they talk to me and they tell me these things. Then I tell them that never ever get bogged down, or don't, grow any kind of complexes, inferiority complex within you. You are
Yes.
powerful. You can do it if you wish to. That is bold, underline, italics, if you wish to.
And there is no one, I mean, even nuns who do this, but the people, they always have some opinions regarding the people, like because of your color, because of your body structure, because of your, I would say, caste also, religion also. So this is the one
Yeah.
of the most pathetic thing which I found till now in my life. Okay, I'm in
Yes.
25, so I have been experiencing and I have noticed that, ma'am, people are very much excited and they get the pleasure when they just judge someone, humiliate someone. I don't know what sort of the happiness that they get. I truly don't understand their
That
happiness
means
level.
they are the ones who need, help.
I mean, they consider others, they just judge others and they just simulate others because of only some minor things, and that is not something which is in human hands, which is like in our hand. We cannot just control that. We cannot just change that. That is something which has given by the I would say God. So it
Yeah,
is
that's what my
something.
mother said. It's something that is not in your control. Why are you crying for it?
Hmm, accept
Whatever
with
is in
whatever
your
you
control.
have.
That day, it really like it was one, at the right time. It was one life lesson that I got. From that day, my guru mantra has been, like make yourself worthy. That you are respected for your qualities and virtues, not for your physical attributes.
Not for your physical attributes.
Yes,
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 I truly
yes,
see eye to eye. And there are
yes.
still, ma'am, many more people. They're not worrying about their. Let's suppose if they are disabled and they have any issues, so
Mm,
they just now
mm,
understood the self value. I mean, they don't have the any issue of others. No matter people are criticizing and degrading their value, disrespecting them, irrespective of all these obstacles, they are performing well. Okay, if they know, I mean, the way of
correct.
living the life, who they are, and this is
Mm.
something which is not in our control, and that we all know. However, there are some sort of toxic people, and those really get some
That
sort of the
can't be helped.
pleasure.
That can't be helped. Yeah, it will be there everywhere, and in every field you will find that. It can't be helped. He'll have to manage and
Hmm.
tackle. That's where your personality, your character comes into play. That how strong a person you are in ignoring those things and moving on forward.
Moving on forward. Yeah, only
Mm.
there is a one thing. If I share with you something, I was working in the company last year. So their experience, there was like one girl, and she was a very small girl. I mean, she got a short height, and she was good
Mm.
at work. She was performing better, ma'am, to be very honest. However, like the colleagues, they were, I mean, she belongs to quite a destitute family. I don't want to degrade anyone. I don't want to just
Ah,
probably humiliate anyone, but I'm just sharing with you a story so that others can also learn.
mm,
So
mm,
the co-learners, like even the manager, I'm talking about the manager, he didn't, he, I mean, he was the person whose behavior was not good towards her.
mm.
So he used to just probably give a lot of works and sometimes shout on her. And needy people, they truly need the work. And let's suppose if they have some sort of the responsibilities, irrespective of their like the nature, sorry, irrespective of their being judged by others, being humiliated by others,
Mm.
they continue the work. So I have this
Mm.
experience there. People,
Correct.
they are not ready to understand your situation, who you are, what are the problems. They have their own ideology, they have their own beliefs and their perspective, and based upon that, they are going to act. They
Correct.
genuinely
They are
don't
the ones
want
who
to.
need help. They are the ones who really need help. Those who cannot, like those who think like that, they need to change their mindset. Once you change your mindset, you will see the world with a very different eye. It's all a matter of mindset.
Yes, it is a matter of just mindset.
The
That's why
same
there is a
thing,
like.
pre mindset, post mindset change. You will see the difference.
Definitely. Even there are people, those are having positive outlook towards life. They are enjoying a lot. And
Hmm.
on the other hand, there are
Yeah.
few people, those are having very toxic mindset, like they just always just think about humiliating someone, and they are having the feeling of jealousness towards someone through
Hmm.
because of their
Hmm.
friends, because of their family, neighbors, society, etc., etc. And because of that, they
Correct.
are not happy internally. They are bearing many more masses, and the way they have many more faces, and because of
See,
that,
when
they
you are
are
not
just
happy, what happens when you are not happy? You will spread that unhappiness around you. It is but natural, isn't it?
yes, it
Yeah.
is, ma'am. It is not.
That's what.
Yeah, yeah, there
So
is
you have
no
to
doubt.
choose
I believe in
happiness.
this.
Happiness is a choice. You have to choose it. You have to choose it.
Yes, 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 yes.
That's
Happiness
what
is a
it is.
choice. We
Even
have to choose it.
a millionaire can be unhappy, and even a very poor man can be happy. It's a matter
Can
of
be
choice.
happy.
Hmm.
It is just a
It's
matter
a
of
matter of
choice.
choice.
Even you can
Yes.
take the example of ma'am. the poor people, they really always have the genuine smile, ma'am, not artificial smile. When they get even a 5 rupees, they smile, they give a passive smile as if like this is world for them, right?
Mm.
This is the world for them. But talking about the people, if they get the 5 CR even, they are quite miserable. And
Because, their problems are less, not like us. They don't have problems. They don't have so many things that they need to, think about. They're happy. That's why. The more we have, the less happy we are. Why? Because we want to have more. Need, want.
yeah, need is something else, but people have some sort of the
Huh.
wants. I think only
Yes.
wants drives us towards the negativity and not
Correct.
feel good. Because
Correct.
need is something that is equal for everyone. That is equal for everyone. No matter whether you are a poor, no matter whether
Mhm.
you are rich, it doesn't matter, ma'am. Because those who are begging and just having food for 2 times, 1 time, they're also surviving. Food is a need. Shelter is
Mhm.
a need, right?
Correct.
Water, drinking
So the
water is a need.
basic need. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is the basic need. But talking about wants could be like buying bungalow and buying Ferrari, becoming a great YouTuber, having a lot more money. It vary from person to person, right, ma'am?
Correct. 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 Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Make
And
happiness your want, and then see how life is.
so, okay, just one more question just came into my mind,
Yeah.
ma'am. What do you think about life? What is the life in your point of view?
Life is to be enjoyed. There will be ups and downs. You have to take it in the stride. That's what is life, isn't it? And in the process, enjoy life and learn from your downs. When the ups come, enjoy them also. And take it as it comes. Don't plan too much, but that doesn't mean that you should not plan at all. I know. I know it's difficult to strike a balance, but then that is how life is. And as much as possible, give something back to the society. Whatever you can afford to. छोटे मोटे तरीके से बहुत बड़ा दान करना not necessary, isn't it? Whatever you are able to give back to the society. It may be not necessary in the form of money. Be a good human being. Spread happiness. Spread that goodness around you. Even if you make one person happy and one person, feel good, consider yourself like lucky.
Hmm. Lucky and you're a good
Mm,
person. Yeah,
mm,
despite knowing this much things, ma'am, people they are into it, not just probably showing their genuine behavior and the good behavior toward the people. However, they commit some sort of the deliberate backs, and because of that, are definitely going to just face some sort of the problems. Even I have noticed one more thing I would like to say with you, ma'am. Maybe I don't know, perhaps at your place it happened or not, but here where I live, so I just probably travel by whenever I travel by metro. What happened when you just
mm,
goes, you encounter some beggars, some needy people.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
people consider nowadays we should not give them even a single penny, right? But
Okay.
what about those who does not have hand? What about the old lady, old man who is 80 years old and 90 years old? Why can't we offer even a 5 rupees? I mean, I don't think so. You know what? Yeah, I know there are kids. These are, I mean, the kids are sometimes they are doing by some choices. I don't know, perhaps what the reason. But what about those? Just take it as a concern, huge concern. Like those are in their 80s and 60s and 70s, not able to walk, not able
Mm,
to just, probably get food.
mm.
If you offer them 5 rupees and 10 rupees, it is not going to just probably make you poor,
Yeah,
right?
true, true, true. Mm, mm.
However, there are people, ma'am, they don't even offer them 5 rupees, rather offering. I'm talking about the needy people. I'm not talking about those who pretend like I'm just beggar and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about the
yeah.
like
I get
when you see the
genuine
ma'am,
needy people. Yeah.
genuine needy people, ma'am, and you really encounter what about the female and who has a small kid and begging
Mm,
and just think about, I mean, nobody want to just probably get disrespect by
mm,
anyone.
mm.
Everyone has the dignity
True,
and
true, true.
so, however, people they don't understand. They think if I just offer 5 rupees, I might become poor. I don't know what it is.
You know,
This is a
whereas we
concernable
might
thing.
we might end up spending so much somewhere else, or we might get fooled by other people. Swindling, money swindling might happen. We will not know. It happens. It is all
Hmm.
perception and mindset, which
As
you
you
can't do
said right,
anything about.
man. You
Hmm.
said right. On the other hand, what happened when it's come to having some junk food, enjoying with
Ah,
the friend, buying
correct.
branded shoes,
Hmm.
not I would say coordinating with them, not probably just compromising with your shoes and
Correct.
clothes. You cannot adjust there. But when it's come to
Hmm.
here, you just probably just close your eyes and just console yourself. They're not needy at all. They are just pretending as if they need, and even so that
Correct.
is what happening here. And this is the concernable topic. I don't know whether what you think for the
Yeah.
things. I think.
See, whatever we see, that each and every person should think it, and they should change. You cannot make change happen unless a person wants to change, isn't it? Like, for example, like nowadays we ask now, like, how do we motivate? How do I get the motivation? Tell me what to do for motivation. Are motivation is not bought or sought somewhere else. It is within you. उसको जगाओ. अपने को जगाना पड़ता है. Maybe I will talk to you. I'm a motivational speaker. I may talk to you, or you may talk to me. But unless I don't get up and do that, that only I have to do. No, you can't do it for me.
Of course,
So that mind changing, it should happen. Each and every person should think about it. Mhm. Others
yes,
thinking about it is not. That is not the solution for it. I'm saying
definitely,
it
ma'am. I
can't be
see
helped.
eye to eye.
Yeah, can't be helped.
Can't
These
be
things
helped.
will be there.
And there is one more thing, ma'am. Let's suppose, as we say, if the as you are teacher, I mean, if you want to teach someone, you cannot teach forcefully unless until that student want to learn, right?
Yeah,
Unless until that
yeah.
student had interest to learn, either you are developing the student or that student has already student. It doesn't matter. But somewhere that student has I would say some passion to learn the things, then only
Mm.
going to learn. So you, what happened in the same in happiness case and any case, let's suppose if you want to be happy, so you have to be happy. No one can push you to be happy, right? So similarly in this case, I'm talking about
Mm.
the people those are needy. So I don't think so when it is going to just solve.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
is
yeah.
it is going to just, I would say,
Yeah.
uh, I don't know
Yeah,
what to say about it.
correct, correct.
Yes, I
Like
guess
how when children come, I always tell them, don't come with a preconceived notion. Come with an empty mind. Empty mind in the sense so that your mind is open. You can take in good things and and put it in your mind.
of
That's
course,
how, and come with a positive mind. Not that, oh God, I'm
positive
going to
mind.
study now. I have to for 1 hour, I have to sit. If you come with that mindset, you won't like it. It's a
Hmm.
preconceived negative notion. No, you should come with a positive notion that, okay, today I'm going to learn something new. And then it is up to the teacher how he or she makes it interesting so that the children find it interesting. That is another big challenge nowadays. That's a big challenge.
Yes. And even
Mm.
to be honest, ma'am, it is not all about interest sometimes. Sometimes we have to learn the things because we have a need to learn. And we cannot develop the interest in each and every field. Let's suppose you're teaching language, so somehow you can. But what about the math? What, yeah, there are some of the things which you can make interesting and more captivating so that students get just, interest more and more. But what about the other things? So even it is a kind of the need. So you need to have that much understanding, yes, I'm supposed to learn this. If I'm paying this much, I need to take some, I need to avail it, right? However, if you're just, bringing along with yourself some sort of the
Ah,
negative notion, definitely you are going to just lose the opportunity somewhere. You are going to just waste your time because
correct.
you will be distracted by many more things, your negative
Mm.
notion. There will be many more things just, running in your mind and which will not allow you to learn the things and grasp things
Then what
effortlessly.
happens is you cannot listen, you cannot take in. You have to be a good listener, you have to be a good observer, even for learning
Everything
language,
works.
isn't it? You have to listen. What I do is, if I like somebody's way of speaking or somebody's way of pronouncing a word, I very, like very unashamedly, I borrow it from them and I start using it. After some time, it becomes my own. That's it. That's my strategy that I adopt. If I
Yes.
like somebody's mannerism or the way they speak or the way they pronounce a certain word, I observe and then I start using it. And after some time, then it becomes as though it was mine. That's
Yes, yes. This is the great strategy, man. Great, great way of learning. Even let me tell you one thing. Whatever we learn, we learn through copying others. We learn through imitating others. We observe them. Let's suppose we are speaking English, so we are copying foreigners. Although we are speaking in our regional language, right? I mean, there is a touch of our regional language, that is Hindi and the Bhojpuri, whatsoever. But we are imitating others, right? Their language. So no matter whether you behave, so also you behave accordingly, your genetic, like your family sometimes. Yeah, there are little similarities which you cannot just refuse. You have to agree with it, isn't it, ma'am? So when we find someone interesting, their pronunciation, their nature, their culture, their way of dressing well, talking with people. So if we find something, it also varies from person to person, what they like. So we sometimes adapt that, and we just make it our own, as if we are pro in
yes,
that.
yes,
This is something which has been generated by us.
yes, yes. That is how it should
Mm.
be. That's how you learn. At least
Yeah.
for me, it has become by default. My mind has become like that now because you keep it open so that like wherever you go, you are able to observe good or bad. Good things you take in, bad things you leave out. That's it. That much of this now we have the differentiation, isn't it? What is good, what is bad, what is to be taken in, and what is to be left out. Kachra jo hai usko bahar rakho, and good things go inside your mind. Bas, that's it.
Yes, it
Every
depends on
like
us.
and occasionally or rather periodically do a self analysis. Like what am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? What are the right things? What are the wrong things? How do I need to correct myself? You know, any unwanted. Just say like how you clean your cell phone or आपका the clothes almirah. So clean your mind because your mind is one big thing. वो तो इतना उसमें इतना मेगाबाइट्स गीगाबाइट्स रहता है कि you it needs cleaning, periodical cleaning, otherwise
Yes, at least once in a week, try to just,
yeah,
give
yeah,
yourself some
yeah,
time. Yeah,
yeah.
it works same ways. However, people they don't understand. They clearly just, as you said, with one thing like be clean laptop, use some
Huh?
antivirus killer, and
Yeah,
use dark
exactly.
hand.
You are right. You are right. You are right. You are right. That's what I'm saying.
If
We clean our mobiles. Mobiles we clean every day. इतना कचरा आता है, इतना WhatsApp messages आते हैं. You clean it every day, isn't it? That's the same thing. Maybe not every day, at least once a week. But once it becomes a habit, then you will do it periodically. Again, see, till it becomes a habit, you will have to work at it. But once it becomes a habit, then it will happen automatically. क्योंकि वो आदत बन चुका है. So,
Yes,
hmm,
gradually we get into in that habit, and once we get into in that habit, ma'am, we don't
hmm.
find difficult. Let's suppose we have been talking in this language. Sorry, we have been having this conversation. It's been around 1 hour, and I didn't realize even. And just we are keep talking. I think we are not
I
going to
was
end
conscious
up.
that you didn't have your dinner and you must be
Yeah.
tired. So I was more thing because you must be. Even I had my class. I had my class till 8 o'clock. But
Mm-hmm.
this is something that I love. So speaking is something that I love. So that
Same
cannot
here,
bore me.
man.
Yes, yes, yes. Even if
Same
I'm
here.
very tired, no, it is like having a tonic. So you get refreshed automatically.
Yes, yes. Same here, same here. I also take it as a positive base, and
Yeah.
which help me to remain myself, which help me to remain myself motivated and positive. And
Yes, yes, yes.
as I have been standing, it's been almost 1 hour. I'm not sitting, so you can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
feel the
Please, please.
feeling.
Yeah, yeah,
How
yeah, yeah.
enthusiastic about this language, how much I'm passionate about this language. So this is the one of the main reason.
Yes, yes,
Anyways,
yes,
ma'am.
yes.
So as we are about to end, so
Yeah.
would you like to say anything to our audience so that they can get something?
Uh, See, I don't know. I don't believe in all these like giving whatever. I advice is not the right word I use at all because it's सबका अपना अपना experience है. if you get to learn something from everywhere and anywhere, keep your eyes. That's what I tell my students also, keep your eyes, ears, everything open, because you don't know from where you will get to learn what, isn't it? And
Definitely.
yes, and like keep practicing and keep at it. So definitely we can, improve our spoken. The more you speak, the more we improve,
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you very
isn't
much,
it?
ma'am.
And
So it was a really
very
such
nice
a
talk. Yes, yes,
intellectual talking with you, ma'am. It was really very interesting conversation with you.
yeah,
So hopefully we'll connect soon. Till then, stay healthy,
yes,
stay
yes,
awesome.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
ma'am. Yeah. Bye
Okay,
bye,
then.
ma'am. Take care,
Bye.
ma'am.
Thanks for being patient.
Yeah. Same here, ma'am. Bye bye. Take care, ma'am.